Greetings, I am Live.
And I am Scandal.
And let's
play a game together.
Alright,
Yes.
so we are back, and good luck, says the graffiti.
Oh, look, it's Stamp.
It is.
Hey, we found Stamp. It
It
knows we trust.
Without it, we'd be lost for sure.
He's the best.
Fantastic. I love this usage, though, of graffiti. Like, graffiti has always been a sign, as far as I understand, like, of ownership or rebellion sort of thing. And I'm like, this is really interesting culture-wise of just, like, how everybody's choosing to interact with this stuff. Oh, no, it's a were rat.
I was going to say, you missed the box and you got the rat instead.
I know.
And I got what box this rat? No, you won't.
A rat's going, hello.
Hello, I will get right in the way of your blade. Conveniently enough for you.
For a shower.
If you want to go for a shower, I feel you some
He
days.
should go with you because he needs one. Oh,
He really does.
Does
be
being soldier
Whoa.
and dipped in the
There are
makeup
ones up here too.
make you
God,
like-
I just love how many damn trains there are, and the fact that it's very active is actually pretty cool.
Maybe we were on a different level last time when we were riding on the bikes, and that's what's going on here. That's why it looks really different.
That's what it seems to be. If I had to guess,
So
if I had
we
to gather
get
a
to a different
goose.
level. Oh, nothing good. It's okay, but we'll steal everything. Hide with these chests here. Yes.
Why wouldn't they? Do
Just
that?
emergency antidotes in case
this
there's
is-
people doing maintenance need them. Are there snakes in the tunnels? Are the rats poisonous? That's a lot of spiderweb. Okay, that's a lot of spiderweb. Holy crap.
Oh!
What are those?
Oh, we're in trouble. Oh, so by the way, just in case if anybody here has arachnophobia, I'm gonna warn you, it's time to run away.
Spiders are
This is also really not spiders, as far in reality, but like, dang, y'all.
Okay, so I'm just like, and the trains don't notice these things? Okay, examine that, friend.
I will. I have to first have the ability, to do so. I have to have the ATV
I just
gauge.
have to make sure you know how to assess. Those are like...
Large insects that like dark confined spaces, usually encountered in tunnels and the plate interior. They ensnare their prey with sticky threads discharged from their mouth.
They look seriously like mermaid scorpions.
Merma scorpions.
Mermaids. Scorpers. I don't know. But yeah, it's like a mosquito.
Oh, they're mosquito meets like praying mantis meets scorpion and also I'm looking for like cricket.
After you.
I don't know where you get the cricket from.
No, like because it has
Cricket
little
leggies.
weird like leggy fronts, and I'm going to.
I think that's mantis scorpion combined.
That's fair.
I just scoots around like little mermaids though. I'm just like, that's
Right.
wild. Also going, and they don't care that these things live in these tunnels. They're like, the maintenance people can suck it. So that's why they have antidotes and chests. Okay, world building accepted. They have chests with antidotes because sometimes your people get fucking stabbed. And also, all those packets are full of your workers because they're just food. Those aren't nests. Those are food.
I'm also like, oh
in the
god,
threads.
so we're really, I guess in that way you could say that we are not unique. They're like, more people dying, that's what happens if we're fucking dead.
It happens all the time. All right.
Do work for Shinra!
Do you have to cut that?
Nope, I'm just gonna tear it.
Oh.
That's not how, okay.
Entire tarp.
Please, somebody, I just kind of did it because I felt like it and I just sort of made it look like
I
that.
was just kind of waiting for you to pull out a little pocket back here. That was hilarious.
Right?
Or just to sway you giant sword and be like, okay, there's also just like, they just left these right here. That's fine. And then it's like, yeah, they just totally, maybe it's the antennas that we can forget. But
Maybe?
I'm getting moth from the antenna.
I could see that.
Or like male mosquito, because they have the fluffer antennas.
Right.
Because if you don't know, mosquitoes have sexual dimorphism, and the boy mosquitoes have fluffy little antennas, and the girl mosquitoes
Which is amazing in my opinion.
honestly, that's what makes the boys very pretty, as far as we know, the floopy antennas. But I'm just this idea that you have chests of antidote and that
Everywhere,
basically they capture
because
their
you're
food,
there trying to help people.
and you're trying to work under these conditions while these things are just
This
here,
would be
it's fine.
awful.
Can you imagine working conditions of just going, I might just get wrapped into a sticky, packet today and die? It's
Right?
fine.
It's okay. This is just
Yoink! Oh my god, it's like a tarp.
that's so weird
Why
looking.
is it like a tarp?
I don't
It's so
know.
bad. I'm also like, these guys are super strange. Are they really wrapping into it? They're like, you're fine. Like,
I'm also like, oh god, that's a boss.
oh, here's a box. Oh, look at it there. No.
Hello, I'm here for you. Oh, honey. Yes.
Oh, Derek, what kind of things do you know about these creatures? He's like, no, I took nature and science in school. I know what these are. I'm going, you literally learn about these in class. These are a normal classroom animal now. It's fine. There's just sticky threads. He's going to turn into a packet on the wall. It's fine. That is a wild looking boss.
Alright,
His little hooky hands are adorable. Like you would be a nightmare on Velcro. Like imagine it small, like maybe like a pincher bug trying to walk across Velcro and all its little hooks getting stuck like crazy. Trying to crawl across the blanket, it's just stuck like crazy. Everything with fabric texture, it's like I cannot move. I can't. Like a cat with its claw in a blanket. No, I'm stuck. That is what I get from this one.
I can totally see that. That's not unusual.
Going, how did you defeat it? Well, you see, I just got a really thick wool blanket and I threw it at it and it got stuck.
Right.
And then it could not function anymore. Oh yeah, we just defeated the pest problem with a bunch of big like wool blankets. We didn't even get steel wool. We just got normal wool. It was fine. And then that was it. They just got themselves trapped in it like a sticky trap for flies. And then they just died quietly in the corner. We ignored them. Whatever. It's fine, because corpses don't rot here. They just turn back into life.
That's exactly what happens here.
Then we don't have to deal with weird corpses.
I can't imagine having to try to explain that.
Oh god, can you imagine how creepy it would be to just see these sitting around dead?
Oh!
And going, I have a
everywhere, no matter where you are.
Bugs anyway, because you know the carcasses don't decompose in the same way. Yeah. And so going, is that a dead bug or is that a bug sometimes? And going, I don't know. And the unknowing makes me deeply uncomfortable. The jumping is amazing.
Honestly, like filled with talent.
How would you flap your like long tail box that hard to jump that way?
Why?
Like, I want to know how the muscles work. It's just really like straight on you. That's amazing. I'm just like vomiting web onto the leg. It's fine. So the big ones and little ones have all been examined. You examined the queen? Or assess the queen? I assess the queen, my friend.
All right, hang on. No, I'm distracted because now Barrett went down, so I got lost.
He's going down. He is not having a good time. It's fine. I love how he just crouches. I am dead, but
like,
still,
I am
deadly
okay.
Crouch. Alright.
Right.
But are we gonna assess this booger?
Here in a second, as soon as I.
You're gonna get stabbed in the head so hard. Bye.
Alright, Queen Grassstrike. The queen of the Grassstrike colony. As such, her duties include laying eggs and commanding her offspring in battle. Her main defense mechanism is the ability to spit sticky threads with which she can trap her foes. So where is the Grassstrike, like, drone?
Like drone or king, you know, the main pair. Also
right.
Going, if the sticky stuff is all for capturing food, do they have a reproductive cycle to be aware of?
Right.
Do they lay eggs? Do they have live birth? And so all of this, again, is just people food stuck to the wall? That's what I want to know. Because I am having that experience of, wow, look at your back. That's wild.
All right,
you have like tiny little dwarf
myself.
Like midget wings kind of thing. Like they're underdeveloped. Like suggesting that there is a more developed one with actual flight capability somewhere. Suggesting perhaps the male can fly.
Right.
Because usually you don't have like essentially vestigial things on a specific piece of like look at those
kick its booties. Wow.
Like those are wild. Usually you don't have those kind of vestigial things unless they're fully developed on some other piece of you.
I mean, you could have like remnants of something, but it's also like the smaller grass strikes don't fly themselves.
And they don't have vestigial wings that I saw at all.
Anyway, oh, that was to go up, so that's how we came down.
Sorry, now you
now I just gotta go through the tarp, my favorite experience.
Right in Barrett's face. Barrett, that was amazing. He said web. He's just like, God damn it, man. I like you less and less all the time.
Every day I know
day.
you. I wish to take you outside.
It's a bench, my friend.
It's a bench.
The beautiful bench.
Healing bench. Thou wilt saveth my buttocks.
Ghost does, you know,
your Mary and Joseph, your whole crossing of the heart.
Your Catholic cross.
Yep.
Of just, and then sit on the bench like, yes, save me. Free me. I require the freedom.
I need it so bad. All right.
Required.
How do I even have 3 of those and 1 of those?
I love that you can just buy jewelry of these things. And it's jewelry that stores materia, suggesting they assume everyone's rich enough to afford the materia to go in it.
Again, this is a weird thing going like, what actually are your valuable objects in this world? Like, I want to know.
I also would like to see the convention that makes materia change size. I really want Cloud at some point to just squeeze it really hard and it just squishes down like in a bright light and then peps it into a tiny bracelet.
Right.
And then you just pull it out, you ping it out there and it just immediately expands back to full size.
You're kind of like, oh boy, my dude's like, whoa. So that is probably always going to be something that we'll constantly confuse me.
Could be.
TBH.
The Confucius.
Like, wow. Okay, so I'm just kind of gathering extras because, as far as I can tell, I might need more, but we will see. There's a cat,
It is a cat.
and I love it.
What are you doing here? What are you? The cat is judging the bird. They were talking about their art. See?
Oh.
The cat side-eyeing the bird. What are you doing?
That is amazing. Also, like, that stands out so wildly. I'm like, have I ever seen, like, keep out? Oh, look, more stamps.
Right. Good old stamp.
Check his nose.
Why are we checking his nose? What's that?
His nose actually will tell you what direction you go to.
So not up the stairs, off that way?
I guess. Because the only way they can go is keep going, so.
I say, but like, so.
Soar.
Oh, soar. I
So
read
it's so. I was like, it says soar.
Oh, lovely. So they're burning scorpion names.
Oh, good to know they're actually actively involved in trying to do monster control. But again, I'm like, you could just have different departments that could do that. You wouldn't just have focused, humans. And then we're gonna kill these guys.
And we're gonna kill the guys.
This is really great.
Is you having a flamethrower?
I'm going to as soon as I have an ATV gauge. Can't do anything right now. Assess his ass, young Midoriya.
We need to see, what kind of an ass does he have?
Alright, flamethrowers. Troopers belong to Shinra's Public Security Division. Equipped with flamethrowers that can target a wide area, they are used in monster extermination ops, or when the enemy must be thoroughly obliterated. Everybody only has attack, basically, as a power.
When the enemy must be thoroughly obliterated. We're either dealing with monsters or, people. It's fine.
It doesn't matter,
Barrett, it's fine. I'm flame retardant. I sprayed flame retardants on myself before I left. Good to put that on their clothes. Did he just blow up?
Yeah, he just.
Got his back?
That's really kind of horrifying, actually.
That's a little dark.
That's actually a thing that has happened to people, and they've talked about it, where it's really a sensitive thing to interact with. Like, whoa.
It's really unfortunate. Oh, and in the end, he goes on his neck.
Ragdoll physics. They are super entertaining, but I also feel terrible at the same time.
I do. I'm also like, these guys are literally just doing a common service job to keep their workers safe, and we're like, murder time!
Yeah, commit death! And there was like, it's fine.
We love murder.
I honestly, in my previous life, I'm sure I was just a murderer.
You were
actually, I like that discussion where a lot of people are like, no, people just want to hurt other people, and I'm like, no, in my experience, if you really get down to it, most people are just trying to survive.
They are.
And they are taking out their unhappiness on the people around them. And that sucks.
And sometimes they're not even necessarily doing that so much as they're doing a job the best way they've been informed to do it. And their understanding is that being a part of that job and that job culture is the best way for them to continue to survive.
Right. This feels inappropriate to go around and basically kill your service workers, but they're not just service workers. They're also here to murder you. And I'm like, that's terrible. That's an awful message. But also, maybe that's kind of the point. That Shinra's always just constantly...
Those guys just turned into wraiths and smooshed through you, and that was amazing.
They're just constantly trying to commit a level of murder.
It's okay. It's fine. So you have 2 goals on there? Because I see 2 of the big triangles.
I guess this is where we're supposed to go.
I can diamonds. It's fine.
You can diamonds.
I guess so. More stamp. Oh, go that way. So follow his noses, go the other way?
Yeah, pretty much.
So why aren't you going that way?
Okay, what we're looking for is somewhere inside. Okay.
Why is the thing we're looking for?
What is up with... Dude, did you see Barrett's elbow? It was like mangled mess of like choppy.
Looking at
which actually really heavily reminds me of my dad's elbow.
Oh.
Dang.
It's okay.
So it's
they've assessed us.
A damn report won't do anyone. I mean, it's actually really helpful because then you don't repeat the same thing over and over again. And
whoa,
with Wu-Tai.
There's an enemy who will repay your kindness with blood.
Yeah, they will kick your ass.
Dude, you were a warmonger, like, nicely. Like, completely.
Also, that
utter
is super
warmonger.
I love that jacket. It's beautiful.
It's very performative. It's very flashy.
Like, very starched. It's
I love this, actually, that the soldiers, like, the security department is actually kind of like...
They're like, by the way, we die all the time.
They're like, this isn't cool. My friends are dying. These are my coworkers.
Are dying.
Oh.
And he's like, no, we'll just do it.
Except for, again, this is not okay because there's really no choice here they had. If they choose no, they will probably be blacklisted and lose whatever opportunities they can have left. They have maybe family
that's a social death.
This is, again, we're like, no, you have a choice. And I'm like, yeah? But then in that case, honestly, then I would turn around and honestly just become a rebel. Like, you can. Like, genuinely.
But
so in that way, because I don't really, for me, I'm like,
But how well does rebel pay you and feed your family?
You don't know. Have you ever tried?
Yeah, I say, the thing is sometimes trying is, you end up with your entire family on the streets. again, you knowing what your options are, but if you don't know how to execute those options, then you are in trouble. Why are you looking away from your goal?
Because I want to see if there was something out here. Oh no, is he gonna just go in circles?
Out into the distance. It looks like there's a dead end there.
Okay, so that's where I
some
went.
kind. I'm fascinated. Go ahead. They just keep talking. It's fine. They're like,
wait, I can go this way?
Apparently you can. You just ignore your goal and go way the hell down. Holy cow. You might want to do the other goal first.
Sure, why not? Let's just yeet off this way.
Really long trip.
But it looks really tempting.
But yes, having agency and availability of choices is really important, especially in the sense that people go, well, they had a choice, and you go, okay, but if the choice seen is, as far as their understanding is concerned, will affect the direct survival, most people will choose survival, and it's usually healthy to do so for them.
However, that does not absolve you of guilt. So a lot of people have brought up basically like the Nuremberg trials, where a lot of people go, no, we just did it because, we were told to do it, or we were afraid of losing our jobs, or whatever it was.
It doesn't
and it's like,
that
doesn't absolve you of jack shit, actually. Oh, what's this?
Door.
Door! I've never seen
the door.
Door!
I got some door. I know about the door. Crates.
So many crates.
We have found the storage room. It's fine.
Hello.
And look!
There's a chest!
Okay. I could reasonably see a chest being stored in here.
This would make sense.
You got a leather bracelet. Why do I have a leather bracelet?
Okay,
think about that.
Again, if these are all items meant to basically take care of people who are very militaristically minded, and also literally fighting monsters now. Every time.
I need wrist support. Go get the leather bracelet. Got it.
That's very important.
All right, gonna do it.
All right, they're like, we're here to support you. All right, Bob. Bob is having problems with his, his wrists again today. Yeah. Oh, we better make sure we take care of Bob. Yeah, Bob is very important.
Support for you. It's fine. Also someone else being like, God, I just got hit by one of those freaking scorpions. So it tells you to go the other way, but you have to go around to do it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna go around.
But what if I don't want to
can't walk over a barrier.
I know! It's actually really disorienting. I'm like, I could just walk up, and you're like,
also, you can jump in like pre-recorded scenes, but you cannot jump on your own, which is sort of irritating.
And co-opted it for their own.
He's grumpy. How dare you misuse a dog this way?
I love
dogs
that.
are good.
He literally fucking said co-opted. So if you don't know, I've really never heard that word outside of like specific circles, and in different parts of the internet. A lot of stuff that I've ever run into sometimes tends to also be like really aggressive, I guess. But it's also understandable, I feel, because some of it is just really unhappy. This is actually clogged. Do I need to go then? Yeah. Oh.
There is a person over here, so I mean, this is where your little markers are. So.
I know where my markers are, but I like to explore.
Security's left. I thought it was. That's their choice. They will just murder them. They're choosing to be murdered in this moment. They may not know that's what they're choosing in this moment.
However, again, that thing of going like, This is also again one of those where sometimes applying basically real logic to something like this clearly doesn't work, because we've already proven that in a lot of ways, to me at least, there are plenty of the stuff in here that just doesn't work well at all.
There's a pallet jack, a real ass pallet jack. I love it. Go look at that. Okay, guys. Yep, this corner, it's orange. There you go.
What pallet jack? Oh yeah, the tiny. I was like, yep, little pallet jacks. I've used those more than a couple times. They're very useful and they're very helpful. And please do not break your toes or your little footies, because you can really run over your feet and it still hurts.
It's true, bad news. But they're really good. They're super nice, like a specialized dolly.
They're bad news bears.
All right, friends. We have got to either wrap it up or do this battle.
Oh, no! Well, here, let me just go do this real quick.
Yes, do it. All right, we have flame troopers. Okay, so are they being guards or are they exterminating things? Because I need to know now that we've just been told they're exterminating for now.
Right.
Like, what were they there for?
Oh, sentry.
Why the dude was there?
Sentry launcher, an autonomous weapons platform developed by the Advanced Weaponry Division, so the AWD, able to rotate a full 360 degrees for improved surveillance. It has an extremely quick response time between detecting intruders and launching its own missiles.
Alright, so I just want to be like, how many times do you think you'll take us to remember AWD every time we see a new weapon? Oh, the AWD support again! Oh, look at the AWD drones!
Alright!
I just want to make references to AWD all the time now. Being like, we didn't have enough support. Oh, you need to contact AWD.
Right?
Those walking turrets, those are terrible. God, I hate to get you on that. Take it up with the AWD.
Or too bad for you.
Too bad for you, my dude. You don't like the eyeball feather drones? I'm sorry. Complain to the AWD.
Yes, we're gonna have to deal with.
And if you haven't seen the beginning of this, there are eyeball petal drones, so there you go.
It's true.
They are pretty strange, my dude. And I haven't seen anything as weird as organic since, actually. Thinking about it, because those things look super freaking weird organic, and the rest of the stuff has not done so. Cloud, I get blast in the face immediately. Backhand, whoosh!
I mean, that's what he's trying to do.
Go, Senshi, go! Your gun just rotated and look at it through the hell out of your soldier. That's amazing.
Honestly, considering what Broche does, I wouldn't be surprised. These guys have friendly fire.
Guy is smoking. The flame trooper is just, his backpack is smoking terribly. This makes me so uncomfortable.
Should be incredibly uncomfortable. What are you talking about?
I love the idea that everyone's like, yes, but those are just bad guys. And then going, actually, well, not the fact that they aren't. Because
actually bad guys because we keep hiding. It's like, it's the Stormtrooper paradox, basically, where they were discussing, that what you have is you brought forward the idea that, yes, indeed, these are all still people. And guess what? You're still just murdering them.
And then they went ahead and did it.
She is down.
She is flat. Tifa
it's okay. Goodbye, Tifa.
Goodbye, Tifa. Okay, what if they're still dead when you're in battle? What happens? Do they just sit there and not move?
I don't know.
It sounds a little dark, and it might be like a game mechanic we may not want to explore. But I'm kind of curious.
But I mean, honestly, considering what happens to a character in regards to the story, or did occur in regards to the story, I kind of wonder if, honestly, I think they're going to save her. I hate to save it, I think that the thing is they just won't kill her. So as far as I understand in regards to this game actually ends fairly differently. You end up in a very different place at the end of this particular game, this particular chapter, because there's supposed to be 3 chapters.
She's a mess right now.
Just a little bit. But I'm wondering kind of if they're just basically going to keep her alive, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised.
Wait, are we talking about Tifa or Aerith?
No, we're talking about Aerith, because I'm talking about in regards to Phoenix Down mechanics and whatever else, and also how they're going to change the story. Because everybody was like, why don't you just do it with Phoenix Down? It was actually one of the biggest jokes
ever of going, this person died, and because we forgot Phoenix Down existed, she stayed dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, the thing is if everyone turns into live stream, you'll use Phoenix Down before they turn into live stream, I guess. That would be my thought, kind of. If people and their bodies all dematerialize, you only have a very limited window. That's a hilarious way to answer it.
It sounds reasonable. I'm like,
why would I say that? That basically when you have this thing going, you have a very limited window to apply your life-saving / death intervening measures.
Right? Okay, awesome. Thank you very much, guys, then, for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to comment, and subscribe. And please also feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi or our Patreon. We've got some links down below if you'd like to support us, or if you'd just like to sponsor us to actually play a game, because we do that too. But yeah, other than that, I have been Scandal.
And I have been Lies.
And it was great playing with you. Bye!